What's up, guys? It's McMastodon. Welcome back to the Minecraft Zoo project. And before we get to building, we have an emergency. It's a fire. It's fire. Forest fire has broken out. I'm gonna have to fix this. Try to put them out. Let me explain what happened. So I turned on the weather, and I'll explain why in just a second. But I turned on the weather, and apparently there was a thunderstorm, and I think a bolt of lightning has started a fire here. And I didn't notice it for a while. We lost a little bit of forest. I think that's going to be okay. We didn't necessarily need this forest anyway. So let me show where the building has begun. So this is the bridge. That over there is the Hall of Hostiles. That's where all the hostile mobs are. And this comes across the stream, and I have built it up. And we're working on the path here. And so there's going to be an exhibit, and I've got a little land bridge. It's, I guess it's not a bridge, it's an overpass, but it's an overpass of the exhibit. So it's going to be exhibit on both sides of the main path, and the mobs are going to be able to go underneath. This is going to be, I believe, a savanna zone. I'm going to put some acacia trees in it. I'm going to make it into a savanna zone. And then we have the side path that's going to go off that way. I guess it's going to be a main path because there's going to be tons of exhibits out that way. And then this is back over to the plains animals exhibit, and the main loop comes along here. Here's our entrance over here with the rabbits, and I have started to expand out this way over here. So this loops back around to the Hall of Hostiles. You can see it right there. Now this is going to be another side path, and I think we're going to have like a little plaza area here, maybe with a little pond next to it. And then we're going to have a staircase that goes up, and I've already started building the wall. We've got a stone wall up here. So this is the main wall of the zoo, and then we're going to have to connect it to the stone wall somehow. Not sure how, but we don't want any animals to escape. So when we come up here, it's the top of the world. This is the extreme hills biome, and I've got a mob that we're gonna put up in here. But I wanted the snow to fill in. See, I was trying to sort of grow the snow. I turned on the weather so that we would get some snow, and unfortunately, it caused the forest fire. So I might have to turn it back off. But I'm going to get to building. I'm going to finish this path over here, finish this exhibit, and we'll get the animals in. And so I will be right back. Okay, here we go. So I have done this whole loop around this enclosure. I've completely finished the enclosure in terms of enclosing it so the animals won't get out. And I guess I'll just reveal what we're going to put in here. So this is going to be the horse enclosure. And so gonna have horses in here, and I'm gonna start out with donkeys over here. Now that I'm looking at this place, it's starting to look like a zoo. I mean, before, we just had like the rabbits, and then we had the Hall of Hostiles, but you can't really see that when you're kind of walking around or flying around. And then we had the sheep, pigs, and cows. But now when we got this, it's starting to look like a full-on zoo. And then if I can get to that one up on the hill, it'll really start to fill out, and then we'll work our way this way, out that way. But I think for this episode, we're going to stick to just this one. Now, like I said, I've got these like flower beds put in. This stump here is for the lamppost, one of these lamps that we have, like that one there. And I haven't really built those out, but I put the stumps in to see where they're gonna go. And I thought I'd do a little building in this episode. I haven't done any building for a few, so I think the trick is gonna be to see how this part works out, because I wanted it to be shaded. I wanted to have like an overhang, like we have at the. You can just make it out back there at the main entrance. So I was gonna build these up. Don't necessarily need to do it all on camera, but I think people want to see me do a little of my building and want to see a little bit of my thought process. So I was going to build this out, and it needs to go one more, so that it looks like it goes around the things. Or it looks like it goes through the things and the thing goes around it. Wait, no, hang on. That's too low. So we're going to do this down here. And then, let me just see if it looks right when I do it. Yep, that's going to look right. See, now it looks like a giant log. And the texture pack, there's another reason why I wanted to do this. The texture pack has changed. So, like, when you do this, the bark that's in between disappears. I don't know how long has that been a thing? I really don't know, but I'm excited to see that. Okay, I got the roof in, and this is where we're gonna hang the lights. So let me just jump in here and grab those. I forgot what it's called. Lantern, sea lantern. That's what it's called, of course. Okay, so we'll put those in. Now this isn't really gonna look good because we're not gonna put the trim around the outside, but it's going to light it up in there a little bit so it's not so dark. Now, this is where the info board is going to be. So I'm going to see 10. Does that leave it 11? Okay, we can do it 11 wide, and then we'll do like this on the sides. Now, I'm going to kind of think this through on camera. So if anyone is interested in how my thought processes work, now is your chance to see that in action. Now, normally I do these like too high, like this, too high of info, and then we put the sea lanterns here, so it's like 2.5 high. But I'm thinking, since I'm hanging the sea lanterns directly above the path from the ceiling, it might be fun to just take this all the way up. And I'm going to do it like this to start. I'm going to see how it lines up. Now that works out perfectly. So we're going to do that. We're going to do it. And the question is, do I need to break this? Yes, I do. I do. I have to. Perfect. Okay. We got to do that. All right. Other side, just so it looks like it's built into the roof, you know, not just kind of poking at it from below, because that seems kind of silly. Now this board is going to look kind of plain, and then it's going to be like, that's all the source of food. Let's see, what else? A book on horses, another book on horses, maybe a thing like this. We're just getting an idea of what it's going to look like. I should probably do signs too, right? Yeah, we'll do the sign. Alright, so yeah, basically that's what it's going to look like. Alright, so now the board looks a little plain, right? We got to do something up here. Just this block. I'm going to take it away, and we're going to do half slabs like that. Yeah, okay. And now, because that's the board, that's the end of the board, we can do something like this, right? Yeah? Yeah, that'll look pretty good. And then we'll go all the way up with what? What should we do to the roof? I don't want to stop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks like it's structure. It looks like it has structure. But it also looks open. Like it's just a spot. Okay. All right. Now, I got to think about how we're going to do the front of this, too. So I got this wall here. It's theoretically the animals can't get out. It's, you know, it's fence, it's wall, it's gray wall. Oop, that's a problem. Gotta fix that. That doesn't look good at all. Walls around, all the way around. So I want to face this wall with something nice. So let's see. I mean, I could just do the gray wall, but I think that's going to be dumb. not dumb, but kind of boring. So let's try like we did under the creeper. What does that look like? Do green here. And then we'll do in behind this. And you won't be able to see it. It's just not, it's not really there. It's not like visible, but it's there. Like you kind of know it's there in the back of your mind. I will at least. And I like it. And then we can do this. It's simple enough. Simple enough. Maybe I'll do a couple of these. How many got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't think we need any more. I think we'll just leave it like that. Hey, you know what? I kind of like it. Yeah, this feels good. This feels good. And I still have the item frame, so we might as well do this. Can they get out? Yes, they can, but if we just, all we have to do is to finish that off is this. And we're good. We're totally good. I guess maybe somebody could jump across, so let's do this, and then we'll break that and fix it, and we're good. We really are good. The only problem is that's gonna be dirt forever. There we go, fixed. All right. Okay, so I can need to fill in like the birch trees. See, I got there, but they don't have any leaves on them yet. I'm gonna need a birch tree here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot. Let me see. Oh, here they are. Saplings, acacia. Because this isn't just any open space. This is acacia. This is acacia open space, and I need bone meal. Let's see if I can do this. How's that for size? Oh, yes, that looks really good. That looks really good. So I know the color's not right for Savanna, but I really want this to be a Savanna area with the sheep, with the cat. I really want this to be a Savanna area with the horses. Alright, here we go. I think we got this exhibit about ready to open. I'm just going to give you a little tour of what we've done. And so here is the tunnel that goes in there. I started it. I have not completed the tunnel, but this is all underground and nobody really needs to see that anytime soon. So we're going to leave that as it is. Close the doors. Now I put this little screen here of like bushes kind of falling down over the thing to kind of screen this tunnel. I wanted it to be kind of like Disneyland or whatever, where you don't really see those kinds of things. So if you're on this bridge, you don't really see it. I mean, as you get out farther along the bridge, you're probably gonna see it. So I'm gonna have to do something, maybe make more of these leaves come in here and then have the path come in or something like that. But anyway, we'll work on that later. So I filled in these little plantings, little garden plantings around, and I got these custom birch trees all filled in. We got nice savanna terrain, even though the grass isn't the right color, but that's okay. We can't have every single biome in this zoo, like legit, so I'm not gonna worry about it. This is you saw me build this, but I made a little bit of changes, and here it is. The horse exhibit. I don't need to go into too much detail. You guys have seen this before. If you're watching this series, you've seen how the exhibits work. And you see that redstone out there. That means we are getting ready to open the exhibit. It's the horses. And over here with a little bench. I haven't done a bench in a while. We did those back at the entrance. And the rabbits. The donkey exhibit. And here's the donkey spawn egg. And I got the lights in, and so I think we are ready to go. As you can see, the redstone is set up, and I am going to push the button to open the Savanna exhibit. And we got a bunch of horses. Okay, so we have a little family of white horses. And I was naming them after... Now, hang on a second. Okay, I thought that was a donkey. It's not. It's not a donkey. Naming them after horses that I could think of. Famous horses. Stormcat, Funnyside, Man of War, Seabiscuit, obviously. Maybe the most famous. Yeah, and I kind of ran out of horses that I could think of. Like American Pharaoh, that's the one that just won the Triple Crown really recently? I don't know. I used to live near the Saratoga race course, and so they used to have the Travers Stakes up there. And the donkeys are over here too. These are the donkeys. I named them after racehorses too. I had to look up some because I ran out of names, but so the donkeys are gonna live over here by the donkey exhibit, but they can intermingle. Donkeys could go to the horses and the horses could go to the donkeys. I don't care. They're all friends. They can do whatever they want. I think there's another family of horses around here somewhere. Should have been. There should have been. Okay, there we go. We got them. I had to kind of go down in here and spawn them in. Don't know why. Something went wrong. Don't know what it was, but we got them all now. So we got Cigar, Secretariat, of course. Secretariat. Can't have a horse-themed exhibit without Secretariat. So there they all are. We have 15 horses and 4 donkeys, and I'm going with 3 base colors for the horses, and tried to get all of. You didn't see that. Tried to get all of the base color, or all of 3 base colors, and all of the like the varieties of that base color. So with the like the spots, and with the duskiness, and the dark spots, and whatever. I can't think of them all. Of the big blotches. So that should be all of them. There's a few more colors of horse, but we're not gonna have too many horses. That would just be too many. So there it is. That's the horse exhibit, and it's in. I'm very happy about that. After so long trying to work on this, now this is where we need to go next. This is going to be a nice plaza in here, in this little like natural sort of amphitheater shape. We might have to take some trees down, and I want to put a snack bar in the next installment, the next episode, if you will. We're gonna put in a snack bar there, a nice snack bar cafe. Maybe we'll call it the Savanna Cafe or something. And I was gonna get to this with the staircase going up the side of the mountain and do the Extreme Hills exhibits. We need to have an elevator in here too. But that's going to be in the next one. So join me for that. If you liked this, where we open the horse exhibit, please click the like button. I really do appreciate that, and that'll keep me going on this series. And I will see you next time. But until then, I am McMastodon. This is the Minecraft Zoo Project. Here's my donkeys. And everybody, take care.